everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're back in the garage for a full plastic kit from Rtech and a high Fender kit from 3 Digital Spare Parts. But before we get into it, everything you see here was bought with my own money. No sponsors, no affiliate links, no free gear, just honest feedback. For the plastic kit, the reason I decided to go this path is pretty simple. I want to be able to ride hard without constantly worrying about scratching or breaking the original plastics. These new ones are more flexible, and they give me that peace of mind when the terrain gets a little rough. When I first planned this setup, I was also thinking about removing the crash bars entirely to save some weight. But once I started mounting everything, it became pretty obvious that the radiator would be pretty exposed without them. So for now, the original crash bars are staying. They're actually very light, and they follow the radiator line nicely, so the protection-to-weight ratio makes sense. At the moment, I also haven't mounted the rear rack. I'm still undecided on that one. I might reinstall it later, or I might look for a different solution altogether. Since that decision isn't final yet, you won't see it listed as removed in the weight calculations. The kit itself includes the full plastic body kit, a new tail section with 2 license plate positions, one for street and one for off-road. This is the reason that I've decided to buy it, and swing arm protection. As far as installation goes, I'd call it medium difficulty. Totally doable at home if you've got some basic tools, but take your time and don't rush it. For buying, you can order directly online or go through a local retailer. I actually went through a local shop, Master Bike Center Romania, and honestly, it was a really pleasant experience. They were super responsive and very helpful with all my questions, so if you're in the area, I definitely recommend checking them out. Next up is the high Fender kit from 3 Digital Spare Parts. Installation on this one is very straightforward. One of the main reasons I chose this kit is that it allows you to keep the original brake lines, which makes the whole process much simpler. Now, if I were already planning to change the brake fluid, I'd probably consider Uncle Wang's kit, which includes new brake lines as part of the setup. One small thing I noticed with my kit, the middle section didn't clip perfectly onto the fork guard mounts. My quick solution was just using a bit of double-sided adhesive tape, and that's holding it in place nicely. I reached out to 3 Digital Spare Parts about it, and they actually offered to send me a replacement part for the middle part right away. For now, it's not really necessary since the workaround is working fine, but I really appreciated how communicative they were. So based on that experience, I definitely recommend them as well. I'll drop all the detailed weight numbers down in the video description for anyone who wants to dig deeper into the data. That's it for today's garage session. Thanks for watching, ride safe, and I'll see you out there on the next adventure.